Hey guys, huddle up! It's time for another Around the Storage Block Chalk Talk. In this Chalk Talk, I'm going to introduce you to the Hpe Msa Gen 6 storage array. SMB IT challenges are a balancing game of flat or declining budgets, complex infrastructure, and risks coming at you from everywhere. Pretty much the same problems as enterprises. Introducing the Hpe Msa Gen 6 storage array, designed for small and mid-sized businesses. It's the definition of simplicity, delivers amazing performance, and has unmatched affordability for an entry array. Let me show you how. First, let's look at the design factors. A new controller architecture with an acceleration ASIC, 12 gigabit SAS backend, and more resources for modern features. It makes simple simpler because it's easy to set up, use, and manage. And it has amazingly affordable performance with more controller horsepower, more cache, and smart tiering. Next, technology leadership. Hands-free tiering with tiering that adapts to workload changes all the time. And ProLiant is our second nature with nearly 3 decades of better together compute and storage. And active design, embracing and supporting single and dual pool designs. The Msa Gen 6 is simple, made simpler. Sizing and configuration is simple with very modular design to meet your requirements. 100% automated tiering where even a small amount of SSD boosts performance immediately. And simple and flexible setup. No special array knowledge needed with an incredibly intuitive user interface. The Msa Health Check tool is something we introduced in the last year. Check out my ATSB podcast number 275. Onboard analytics inside the Msa Gen 6 and Health Check uses that data for cloud-based analytics. It's a path to HPE InfoSight. It plumbs MSA infrastructure using best practices from InfoSight. And the benefits? Alerts, firmware issues, and best practices violations, which are 76% of support calls, are caught and will improve availability and uptime. The new Msa Gen 6 also has a new storage management utility, or SMU. What you need is available at a glance, and the guided workflows make every click more powerful during setup phases. Also more intuitive, so there are less mistakes, and you can do it all without the manual. Let's talk performance. The Msa Gen 6 is capable of 325,000 IOPS. That's a 45% increase over the previous generation. And this is delivered through a hands-free automated tiering engine that has a simple setup and automatically responds to changes in I/O in real time. It lets you set it and forget it. And the MSA continues on almost 30 years of doing things right in entry storage. Building on a familiar technology base is important. Contrast that with discontinuities through the years with the other entry array vendors. And I want to spend 30 seconds looking at the use cases for the Msa Gen 6. Rock solid storage for today's SMBs. All your applications, all day, all night, all year. Set it and forget it, and sleep well. And I mentioned up to 325,000 IOPS, and that's with an array that starts at under $10,000. Using SSDs in a hybrid configuration can result in 2 to 4 times improved performance, and the Tiering 2.0 engine is 45% more efficient than the prior generation. And MSA DP Plus speeds rebuilds by up to 25 times, improving availability. And then there's distributed storage for branch sites that's affordable, easy to deploy and manage. I'll show you the product family next, but the new MSA 1060 starts at under $7,000. Add a couple of SSDs and hands-free tiering and boost performance by 2 to 4x. And there are thousands of MSAs today in branch site settings. Before I wrap up, I have to show you the Hpe Msa Gen 6 product family. First is the budget-optimized Msa 1060, starting at under $7,000, and it's flash-ready. The array enclosure is small form factor drives only, but you can expand with up to 3 additional disk enclosures for either 96 small form factor drives or a mix of 24 small form factor and 36 large form factor drives. The Msa 2060 is the flexible base model that gives you an a la carte storage option, and it's also flash ready. The Msa 2062 is performance optimized hybrid flash that comes with SSDs. Both the 2060 and 2062 array enclosures can be either large or small form factor drives. They expand with up to 9 disk enclosures and either 240 small form factor drives, 120 large form factor drives, or various mixes. I'm excited to show you the new Hpe Msa Gen 6 storage array. Simplicity defined, amazing performance, and unmatched affordability in an entry array. To learn more, go to hpe.com/storage/MSA. Always love to hear from you on Twitter, where you can find me as Calvin Zito.
You can find my blog at hpe.com/storage/blog. Until next time, thanks for joining me on this Around the Storage Block Chalk Talk.